What's up with it? Yeah, you tune in to another episode of Everything Boxing. I don't watch reality TV. I watch boxing. There you go talking that boxing again. Yeah. We back with another show. What's good with it? And y'all already know what to do. When you come in the building, let me know you in the building. Drop your name and hop in the comment section. Oh yeah, we finna really cook today. We finna get it in today. Some of y'all gonna get mad, but do it look like I care? Dominique Reek says, listen, mate, he's not avoiding him. Read it. Wilder's team kept changing the dates. That's a lie, but we gonna get into that. But Dominique Reeks, I appreciate you tuning in, coming all the way in from that Colchester, England. Mr. Rez J says, laughing my ass off at the title. But like I said, we going to get into everything. We're going to get into everything. And hit my like button before we get the show started. Hit the like button. And we're going to start out real soon. Yes, sir. And it's fight week too. It's fight week. I'm excited about this fight coming up this weekend. So, man, my Lakers just won the championship. So, hit my like button before we get the show started. Hit the like button. Yeah, so, and like I said, when you come in the building, let me know you're in the building. Play on player off in the building, coming in from that 411, that 411. Mr. Shelton off in the building. Dominique Reek says, Wilder's not even fit to fight. He hasn't been training. So you in the UK and you in Wilder's training camp? Is that what you telling me? You telling me that you're in Wilder's training camp? All the way over there in the UK. You coming from Colchester, England, so you telling me you know what Wilder's doing in his training camp, but you in the UK. Explain that to me, Dominique Reeks. Please explain that to me. And y'all hit my like button when you come in the building. Yes, sir. And I'm going to just give people a chance to let them know that I'm on. And we're going to get the show started, like I said. Yeah, Mr. Shelton, you already know. Lakers Nation off in here. Real Lakers fans. From the jump. Not no bandwagon, not no bandwagon. Jump on the bandwagon, Lakers fans. We've been Lakers fans. Well, Dominique Reeks, you says, I'm not saying it's fake, it's what's been reported. And we're gonna get into all of that. Like I said, we're gonna get into all of what's going on with this Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury situation. We're gonna get to the real, down to the nitty-gritty. Because that's what we do. We talk about what's really going on. We speak facts over here. We don't just put out fake news shit, Mr. Shelf since the 80s. That's a fact. So, and yeah, and y'all share this to y'all boxing groups too, Y'all share this this live to y'all boxing groups. And once we get into this and start the cooking, if you want to hop on, the call in is, right there going across the screen. If you want to support the channel and the Cash App, help the channel grow, support the channel. The Cash App is right across the screen. Play on player. Yeah, we going to talk about all of that, man. We going to get into all of that. We're going to get into what's really going on. And like I said, we about to start this up real soon. I'm just giving a couple more people a chance to let them know that I'm on. I'm coming on, you know, a little late today. A little late. I was supposed to be on that 25 after, but, you know, we're a little late. But we still in here. Shit, you know, that's my problem. I don't be on time for nothing. Shit, that's bad. But, you know, hey, we still here. So we gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and hold on real quick, y'all. Okay, so we gonna go ahead and get into it. You know, let's go ahead and get it started. Before we get it started, you know what I'm saying? Before we even get in on the situation, what's going on with the Wilder and Fury trilogy, you know, everybody, we know it's fight week. Let me get y'all picks. Everybody that's in the building, hop in the comment section and let me know who you picking this weekend. Teofimo Lopez or Lomachenko. Who you picking this weekend? Hop in the comment section. Let me know who y'all picking this weekend before we get the show started off. And I'm going to read y'all comments. 22 Machiavelli, the Don Outlaws. What's good? So, yeah, hop in the comments. And like I said, we finna jump straight into the subject. What's going on with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. But before we jump into that, hop in the comment section and let me know who y'all got this weekend. Dominic Reek says he got Lomachenko. MJM Boxing, he said he got Lomachenko. Mr. Sheldon said he going with Teofimo. Alfonso Davidson said he going with Teofimo. He said Teo fucking Lopez. Okay. Mr. Rez J said he going with Teofimo. Okay. Play on player said some reason I'm going with Teofimo. A lot of y'all going with Teofimo. Okay. Dan Fogg says, Mr. Sheldon, you are on YT all the time, brother. I see a lot of Teofimo. What's good, my partner Ralph Estrada? Hey, you know I'm gonna have a fight at the crib, Ralph. Come through the crib, you know. Let's get it on. He said he got Teofimo. It's a lot of Teofimos up in here. Okay, that's what's up. I like that because you know y'all know who I'm going with. Lomachenko gonna teach that man a lesson. He gonna teach the young buck a lesson. Who else? Who y'all got? Like I said, hop in the comment section. Let me know who y'all got. You know what I'm saying? Let me know who y'all got. We got a lot of Teofimos up in here. It's a lot of Teofimo Lopez fans. Okay. Like I said, hop in the comment section. Let me know who y'all got for this weekend's fight. Let me see. Yes, sir. And wait for my partner Monnie Brown to get on. Alfonso Davidson say Teo win 6. If not, he gets schooled. Man, y'all, hey, that's so y'all got some nuts thinking Teofimo Lopez just gonna go in there and get Lomachenko out of there. Y'all tripping. Dan Fox says who I got, White versus Povetkin. That's a good question. I don't know, man. That fight could go either way. It could go either way because it just all depends on how Dillian White takes that. It all depends on how Dillian White takes that knockout. If Dillian White still got that knockout in the back of his mind, he's going to be timid. He's going to go in that fight and he's going to be, afraid to let certain shots go. He's not going to be himself. But if Dillian White, if he fully got over that knockout, he can go in there and win that fight. He can go in there and get it done. That's a hard fight to bet on. Dominic Reese says Povetkin again, but I would love to see Povetkin knock his ass out once again and just get him out of the way for good. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Dillian White. I would love to see Povetkin just go and get him out the way, and so we don't have to hear nothing from that nappy head ass nigga ever again. You know what I'm saying? Get his coon ass up out of here so we don't never have to see nothing from his coon ass ever again. You know what I'm saying? Fuck a Dillian White. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's go ahead and jump into the topic that everybody want to talk about. Ralph says that did the tickets go on sale for Spence versus Garcia yet? Tickets go on sale for Errol Spence versus Danny Garcia tomorrow. They go on sale tomorrow morning. The tickets go on sale. So if you want, tickets, make sure that, y'all go in there tomorrow because tickets is going to go fast for this event. It's going to go fast. I'm really interested in seeing how the ticket prices are going to be. Ralph, are you going to that fight? I'm going to the fight in Dallas. I'm going to be at that fight. Let me know if you're going to that fight. I'm getting my tickets tomorrow morning. I'm going to be on there. Shit, I'm being on there. I'm going to go on there early. I'm going to be in the line because you know how they have it set up now. Shit, they'll have you waiting in line. Like online, they'll have you waiting in line, so you got to get on the site early. But yeah, let me know, Ralph, if you plan on going to that fight. I'm definitely going to that fight. But yeah, so tickets go on sale for the Errol Spence Danny Garcia fight tomorrow morning. But yeah, so anyway, let's go ahead. He said, I'm going to try to go depending on the cost. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and just get straight into it. Let's jump straight into it. Hold on. Dominic Reek says, how many people they're allowing at the fight? I'm hearing they're allowing anywhere between like 25 to 30,000. Anywhere between 25 to 30,000. That's what I'm hearing at the Errol Spence Danny Garcia fight because see, Dallas Stadium holds Dallas Stadium holds like over 100,000 fans. So you can still have 25 to 30,000 fans and you can still social distance. You can still social distance because this is not like no regular stadium. So let's like I said, once again, let's go ahead and get into Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. The subject that everybody want to hear, everybody want to talk about, Tyson Fury versus Wilder. Let's go ahead and get into what's going on with the situation. So, as you know, the Tyson Fury versus Wilder fight was supposed to take place. It was supposed to be taking place on December the 19th. Originally, they talked about fighting in July. They couldn't fight in July because July the pandemic was going on. The middle of the pandemic was going on. Boxing just had barely, barely came back, in July. So Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, they couldn't fight in July. Then they talked about fighting in October. And I'm going to break this down for y'all who think it's funny or think it's some bullshit, when we get to the main talking point, okay? So they were supposed to fight in October, right? After that, after they couldn't fight in July, they talked about fighting in October, right? Bob Arum, Tyson Fury's team, they came out and they said it wouldn't be possible to fight in October because they couldn't fight because of the fans. It wasn't possible to have a mega fight of this magnitude with no fans, right? That was in October. So the fight couldn't take place in October. They came out, Bob Arum, Frank Warren, they came out and said it ain't possible to have this fight in October because they cannot have this fight with no fans in attendance, right? And for October, right? October, like early October, they had talked about October the 5th or something like that, right? So, and that makes sense, right? Because the original plan was supposed to, they were supposed to have this fight in the brand new stadium in Las Vegas. That they were supposed to have the Wilder Tyson Fury 3 trilogy in Las Vegas, right? At the brand new Raiders Stadium, right? In Las Vegas at the brand new Raiders Stadium. That's where it was supposed to take place, right? So the first date was October. Follow me here, right? First date was October, right? And Mark Davis, the owner of the the Las Vegas Raiders, he came out and said, no, it's not happening because I'm not having any fans in my stadium in 2020 at all, right? So then, and we're still in the pandemic, right? So they telling you that, well, they're going to have to push it back to see if they'll be able to have it in December now, right? Then they pushed it back to December because they're telling you the whole time, Bob Arum is telling you, not Deontay Wilder's team. This is not Deontay Wilder's team saying this. Deontay Wilder, when his team spoke about it, when members from his team spoke about it, told everybody, said, look, Wilder does not care if there's fans in attendance or it's no fans in attendance, right? Tyson Fury himself said he did not want to fight with no fans in attendance. He came and said that he did not want to have this fight with no fans in attendance. Bob Arum, that promotes Tyson Fury, came and said it wasn't possible for them to put on this fight with no fans in attendance, right? Bob Arum and Tyson Fury both said that. They can't put on this fight with no fans in attendance. This is what they said out of their own mouths, right? Follow me here. These is facts. I'm not just speaking on, oh, well, he said, oh, well, I think, and no, these are facts I'm speaking, right? So Tyson Fury side both said, no, it's not possible, right? Bob Arum told you these fighters got to get paid too much. They missed too much money out on the live gate. They got to have fans in attendance, right? The Raiders owner doubled down on the situation in Las Vegas Stadium, right? For the 19th of December. He said, basically, I already said we're not having no fans in Las Vegas Stadium in 2020 at all. There's no fans in Las Vegas Stadium in 2020 at all. Okay, so now it was proposed, right? And this is what Bob Arum came out and said, right? Well, it was proposed, right? They proposed to Tyson Fury to move the fight back to January or February so they can have fans in attendance. This is Bob Arum telling Tyson Fury, right? He said that he proposed to Tyson Fury and Frank Warren, right? Because they all work together. Okay, let's move this Deontay Wilder trilogy fight all the way, let's move it back a month or so or 2 months. Let's just go ahead and push it back to January or February, because by January or February, we'll be able to have the fight in Las Vegas in Raiders Stadium like we want to, because the owner of the Raiders said that he wasn't going to have no events until 2021. Well, in January or February, that's 2021. We'll just move the fight back a month, 2 months at the most. Okay, so we have it in January or February. That's it. Nothing wrong with that, right? They proposed this to Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, He says, nah, I'm not moving it back. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait 4 weeks, right? I don't want to wait until next, a couple weeks, a month or 2 months out. I'm not doing it, right? So he says he's not doing it. So we keep hearing rumors that the fight is not going on. The fight is off, right? We hearing these rumors. So we really don't know what's happening. Is the fight going on? Is the fight off? We don't know what's going on, right? Now, Tyson Fury, he comes out, right? After they proposed, after Bob Arum said that he proposed to move the fight back, Tyson Fury is now coming out and he's saying no. He's refusing to take the trilogy, right? He finds a loophole. Supposedly, he finds a loophole in the contract to where they're saying that now he don't have to agree to the trilogy because the fight, it didn't meet the deadline. But why didn't the fight meet the deadline? I just explained to y'all why the fight didn't meet the deadline. But they're trying to come out and act like, oh, well, Deontay Wilder had until October to meet the deadline, because what they're saying is, right, they're saying that now Tyson Fury, he's refusing to fight Deontay Wilder, right? He's saying that now Tyson Fury is refusing to fight Deontay Wilder, right? And they're saying that if Deontay Wilder and his team try to take this to court, right, because they're contractually obligated to have a trilogy, they're saying that Deontay Wilder and his team, they don't have nothing that's going to hold up in court, because they said in the contract, right, it says, Bob Arum said in the contract is basically they're obligated to fight by October, right? They're obligated to fight by October. So now they're saying if Deontay Wilder take this to court, he don't have anything to stand up on because October deadline has already passed, right? That's what they're saying. They're saying that the October deadline has already passed, right? Now, and they're saying, okay, well, we gave him until December to take the fight. Okay. How did you give him till December, but you're the one that's the A side? Top Rank is the A side. So Top Rank is the one that's coming out and they're telling you that they can't have the fight in December because they need fans to be able to pay the fighters what they need to be paid. So make that make sense to me. On one end, your team is the one that's saying that you can't have the fight. But then you're going to tell me that, oh, well, we don't have to fight Wilder no more because the deadline is passed. The deadline was October and we still gave him until December. But you're the one that's continue to come out and say that you can't have this fight with no fans because you can't pay the fighters. But Wilder, when Wilder's team spoke, right? They said that Wilder don't care if it's fans or no fans. He don't care. He just wants to fight. He don't care where it's at. He don't care if it's fans or no fans. So right now, they're trying to use a loophole in the contract that was originally basically signed before there was a pandemic, before any of this stuff was going on. The contract was signed, and I guess the contract had an October deadline. Now that deadline is passed. So now Tyson Fury, being the hoe and the bitch that he is, right? Tyson Fury, he's not a stand-up man. Being the he don't have no character, right? He's not a stand-up man. Now Tyson Fury is telling you, oh, now no, he's not waiting on Wilder. He's going to fight December the 5th, right? He's going to go to fight. And it's funny because they talking about December the 5th. That's the same date that Errol Spence and Danny Garcia fight on. And I'm going to let you know, ain't nobody going to watch that shit. He going to go fight a nobody. They don't have a named opponent, but he going to go fight another nobody on December the 5th, right? That's what they're saying, that he wants to fight on December the 5th against another nobody, right? And he's using the loophole and trying to blame it on Wilder. Like, oh, no, I gave him enough time. I'm not waiting. What type of bullshit is that? And not only that, Tyson Fury, all of a sudden, they're talking about he's fighting in the UK. But didn't he give up his UK boxing license when he was getting accused of doping? See, did y'all forget about the old man Martin Carefoot came out and accused Tyson Fury of lying about eating Wild's boar meat? He said he never even had wild boar meat, right? You know, the cover up that Tyson Fury tried to use when he got caught for doping, right? He said it was wild boar meat, right? So these allegations came out in the UK. They was going to launch a whole investigation on Tyson Fury. And Tyson Fury, he says, oh, well, I don't want to go through this investigation. So I know they can't investigate me if I go ahead and relinquish my UK boxing license. So he goes and relinquishes his UK boxing license so they can't investigate him, right? After after whatever, they probably went and threatened the old man Martin Carefoot, right? A while after that, the old man Martin Carefoot, he comes out and he says, you know, he's not going to talk no more. You know, he's dropping all allegations. He's not going to talk no more. Now that all of that's off the table, right? Now that Tyson Fury, he don't have to worry about getting investigated by the UK. When he said that he was dropping his boxing license, he told you that he was dropping his boxing license in the UK just because he said America was at where it's at. He don't want to fight it. He'll never fight in the UK again because America is where it's at. Now that these obligations, he don't have to worry about. I mean, now that these accusations, right, that he was being accused of are off the table, he don't have to worry about Martin Carefoot no more, right? Because Martin Carefoot, the old man that was telling all on him, he's disappeared now. They got him to disappear. Now Tyson Fury, all of a sudden, he's getting a UK boxing license again, and he's gonna be fighting in the UK in December. I don't know if y'all can keep up with me here, but all of this equals is Tyson Fury won. He ain't no stand-up man. He's full of shit. He's a drug cheat. He's a cheat. He's been a cheat. If you're not a man that's gonna stick and stand by what you said you was gonna do, right? That's a duck. He's ducking Deontay Wilder. Whether y'all thought he won the last fight, whether you thought he cheated or didn't cheat, whatever y'all thought, he's ducking because him and Wilder had an agreement. We all know it's a pandemic going on. We all know what's going on. We all know that his promoter came out and said that they can't fight. They can't fight. They can't fight unless fans are in attendance. That wasn't Wilder and his team telling you that. Tyson Fury's team is the A side now. They're running shit. Top ranking ESPN. Right? So make all of this make sense, and then you'll still have clowns trying to put it on Wilder like, oh, Wilder's ducking. Wilder doesn't want to fight. How is Wilder ducking when Tyson Fury's whole team is the one that's continuously telling y'all that, well, we can't fight. We can't have the fight. But now you're saying that, oh, well, I'm not going to wait on Wilder. The fuck do you mean? You and your team is the one that's saying that you don't want to fight with fans and you can't have the fight without fans. So what the fuck do you mean? He's ducking. He's come out time and time again recently and said that, oh, well, Deontay Wilder's, he's dangerous. You know, he could very well knock me out in the third fight. He's telling you, right? Now he ducking. Now he don't want to fight. And he's found a loophole. He's found a loophole in the contract where he's like, ooh, I could wiggle out of the fight now. But this is the guy that y'all rooting for. This is the guy that y'all, you know what I'm saying? That showed me what type of character y'all got. Y'all, this is the type of guy that you rooting for. So are y'all, so if I give you, so say this, if I bet one of y'all right in front of everybody, right? I bet one of y'all on the fight. Let's just use that as an example, right? I bet one of y'all on the fight, right? And you know, I lose the bet. And then I come on camera and everybody like, hey, are you gonna pay? Let's use Dominic Reeks. Are you gonna pay Dominic Reeks? You bet him on the fight, and you lost. And I come on camera and I said, well, you know what? We bet, you know what I'm saying? We bet on Saturday. It's now Monday. So I feel the deadline is up. I'm not gonna pay him. I didn't pay him on Saturday, and the bet actually initially happened on Saturday, and I forgot to pay him on Saturday. So now it's Monday, and I'm not gonna pay him. Are y'all gonna stand behind me? Are y'all gonna tell me that I'm right? Are y'all gonna ride with me? Are y'all gonna say, yeah, you right, because you know the bet was on Saturday? No, you're gonna get on here and you're gonna talk all types of shit. So why are you riding with him and why are you standing behind this fucking fraud? You know, and I'm gonna get through y'all comments. I'm gonna get through everybody comments. If you're still in the building, if you left, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because if you left the building, you left the building because you can't fucking stand the facts. You know what I'm saying? And I feel fuck you and your mama. Straight up. Now go ahead, Monnie Brown TV. Monnie Brown TV. Because like I said, if you stand behind this shit, fuck you and your motherfucking mama and daddy. If you stand behind some fried shit like this, because you ain't my type of you don't have no character, you ain't got no backbone, you know, and you just not my type of person. Period. Whether you come on here and watch me or you don't. Period. If you think this is right, you're not my type of man. You're not you know what I'm saying? You're not a stand-up man. And you know, so Monnie Brown TV off in the building. Salute to Monnie Brown TV. If you're not a hater, hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel, Everything Boxing and Sports, on YouTube if you're not already a subscriber. And go subscribe to Monnie Brown TV. Now, Monnie Brown in the building. What's good? Go ahead and cook on this. And then I'm going to get through some of y'all comments.
I've been telling people, man, this dude Fury is a fucking cheater. Like I've been saying that ain't nothing gonna convince me or make me think different, bro. He's a cheater. No matter how many people want to try to say we making excuses, no matter how many people say, oh, Wilder got his ass whooped, live with it, deal with it. Listen, man, a cheater is a fucking cheater, bro. Period. And ain't no way around it. You know what I mean? Ain't no way around it. Now with this situation that's going on, man, Bob Earn, they all understand that, and it's just real, they all understand that Fury and Joshua is big money right now for Undisputed. They understand that what's going down in the UK. They understand how Joshua's selling out the O2 Arena and all that shit. And they want to try to get their hands on that shit. You know what I mean? They trying to play Wilder like he a sucker. Flat out, they trying to play him like he a sucker. They came over and stole the belt from him, cheated the fuck out of him, stole the belt from him, and trying to run with that shit. And trying to run with it. Shelly Fickle came out, said the fight is still on. The contract letting us know that the fight's still on. Like I say, when we get to dealing with contracts and things like that, I'm not just dealing with one side and what somebody say, because we know inside a contract, it's hard to break a contract, regardless if people want to say, oh, well, the time limit is up, this, that, and the third. I'm quite sure Wilder understands what's in that contract, and it's something that's going to protect him from if something happens to get pushed back. You know what I mean? Just like it's something to protect Fury if Wilder was on some fuck shit where he can, you know what I'm saying, do what he want to do. But at the end of the day, man, with contract obligations, we got to wait to hear all the facts. We just can't go off somebody saying, oh, well, you know, the deadline is up and this is that. Well, if the deadline is up, you come up with another fucking deadline. It ain't that you just run and break away and thinking you free to go do what you want to do. Hell no. Fuck no. It don't work like that. And then he want to break away and go have a couple fights. Then you want to talk about you want to fight Joshua. How the fuck that sound? You think you fit okay? Even if, let's just say, if the contract is not right and the deadline is up, it ain't nothing in that contract to say, okay, you can go have a couple fights, then you go fight Anthony Joshua. Then I'm just left out. I'm nothing. You know what I'm saying? I spent all my hard time to build myself up, to give your little punk ass a chance, pick you up off the couch when you was down, probably want to commit suicide and kill your motherfucking self. Bring you back to the boxing game, give you 50-50, you understand me? Put money in your pockets and your family pockets, give you 50-50, put you back on the grand stage, you know what I'm saying? Put you back in the spotlight, got your ass knocked out in the 12th, but you know Jack Reese saved your ass and gave hope back to your career. You know what I'm saying? Gave hope back to your career. And then we supposed to did the rematch right away. But what you do? You go sign with motherfucking Top Rank. You go run the sound with Top Rank. You go to the WWE. You go do all this other shit. You know what I mean? To put publicity on your name. And you know what I'm saying? To run away from me, I go fight 2 tough ass fights, knock both of their ass out. You know what I'm saying? Knock both of them out. And then I got to come back and deal with your ass. 3 ruling training camps, then got to come back and deal with you. You know what I mean? But I don't make no complaints. I don't cry about none of that shit. But now it's time for you to bring your punk ass back to the table and give me what's rightfully mine, and that's the rematch. And all you weak ass motherfuckers that's out there talking, oh, it don't matter. You know, fuck Tony Bellew and fuck Josh Taylor too. I don't like him neither. He gonna run up here. Oh, it's pointless. The rematch is pointless. I thought Fury beat him twice. It don't matter what the fuck you thought. The first one was a draw. We thought Wilder knocked this motherfucking ass out, but they still had to have another one. And in that contract, it say got to do another rematch. So all these excuses to try to help this motherfucker break away from the contract, it ain't gonna help him. It ain't gonna help him. So at the end of the day, I'm waiting for all the facts to come out. Key, I ain't listening to no one side of the motherfucking story. No Barbara and them coming out talking about the obligations and this, that, you know, the deadline and all that. Well, if the deadline done, then you make another fucking date. You make another date. You know what I mean? So they just like Fury got fear in his heart at the moment. You feel me? He know his ass gonna get cleaned up in his 3rd fight, and I ain't talking about knocked out. Talking about forced to cheating. The gloves gonna get checked. Everything gonna be checked. Everything gonna be on point now. It ain't gonna be no. I can come into the ring with some motherfucking gloves with no padding in them. I can come into the ring with some gloves that's gonna be halfway off my fucking hand. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna be 100% now. And like I say, when everything is 100%, he can't fuck with Wilder. He ain't got a chance against Deontay Wilder. That motherfucker gonna be moving all around the ring. Ain't no coming straight forward. Because he understand. That's why he keeps showing Wilder all this love, Keith. I think Wilder's the 2nd best heavyweight in the world. He can beat Joshua. I don't think Joshua can do this or do that because you know you cheated him. You know he can knock you the fuck out. You know the truth, man. You know, as much as he try to laugh and joke and giggle and say all this bullshit, he know the truth. You know what I'm saying? Deep down inside, he know that he can't fuck with Deontay Wilder. He know he cheated that man. He know he did. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, fuck what they talking about with all this. Shelly Finkel said the fight's still on. You know, they still in the contract. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna wait to see all like everything to come full circle before I jump out there and all you weak motherfuckers jumping out there because we know what they trying to do. They trying to get him and Joshua, and they trying to get that money with him and Joshua. That's what they really trying to do. Go to the O2 arena and try to do that shit in the UK and try to say fuck Deontay Wilder, and it ain't gonna happen, bro. It ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? You obligated to fight Deontay Wilder. That contract legally binds y'all together. It ain't no getting away from it. You feel me? It ain't no getting away from it. You know, that's why you keep talking about I have business with Wilder. I have business with Wilder. You know the truth. You know what I mean? What it is, y'all jump too far ahead. Y'all look too far ahead dealing with that motherfucking, that Irish mob boss over there, whatever the fuck you do. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make big money because you probably owe some people some shit. You know? And now y'all trying to say fuck Deontay Wilder. It ain't gonna happen, champ. You feel me? So you might as well get ready to go back into that ring with the bomb squad and get your motherfucking ass knocked out and all that money get fucked up that y'all think that was coming your way. You know, Keith? So I ain't following none of that shit until everything come full circle and we heard the real champion, Deontay Wilder, come out and tell us what's going down, bro. That's when I believe some shit.
Right. So this is how I see the situation. It's like way back, you know, right in the middle, before all of this pandemic shit really popped off, right? They was already coming out telling you, oh, Joshua and Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, you know, they skipping over Wilder. And we like, what the fuck? How they talking about an Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury when they're supposed to be a trilogy with Wilder, right? And then once this pandemic stuff happened, right? Then they start really pouring it on. Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. Right? They already agreed to 2 fights. So we looking like, how the fuck they agreed to 2 fights before he even fights Wilder in the trilogy. So I'm looking at the whole thing, Money, and I'm like, they've already had this shit planned. They've been trying to plan this out for a long time. They knew what the contract said, because if Bob Arum is telling the truth about the deadline in the contract, because I listened to everything that Bob Arum said. And Bob Arum, if people don't know, Bob Arum was a lawyer, or, Bob Arum knows all about, Bob Arum been a promoter, and he been through shit like this, contracts and everything, for 60-something years, right? So Bob Arum know all the ins and outs. And when he's speaking on this situation, he is very adamant in when he's talking about the date of October deadline. He's saying it was an October deadline, right? Now, if you think about an October deadline, right? No pandemic or none of that had happened yet, right? So in the contract, if there is an October deadline, right, it doesn't say unless there's a pandemic, the fight can be pushed back, because nobody knew that, right? So if it don't say that in the contract, a contract is a contract. So if you're not a stand-up man, if you're not a man of your words, you can easily be like, hey, well, we didn't have a fight yet. So in the contract, and if you take that to court, well, they're going to look at what the contract says, right? So if Bob Arum is telling the truth, they can get out of that contract. If there's a deadline and the deadline is passed, but y'all going to respect that? Y'all going to respect that? Because like I said, his team is the one that's been telling you, no, we can't have the fight without fans. We can't have the fight right now. That's Tyson Fury's team been telling you that. So when I think at it and I look at the whole situation, and when I look back at them already saying that they have 2 fights agreed upon already with Anthony Joshua, and I'm like, damn, how can they have 2 fights contractually agreed on already when Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury ain't even had no trilogy fight yet? This is something that they've been plotting, that they've been planning, they've been wishing and praying, that they've been looking at a way that they can get out of this 3rd fight with Deontay Wilder, because they know the fight is dangerous, and they know if Deontay Wilder goes and knock Tyson Fury out, right, which is very possible, they know that a fight between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury won't happen. All of that money's off the table. And I see somebody up in here saying that, oh, well, it's too much money on the table for Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder trilogy. Yeah, it's a lot of money on the table, but it ain't more money than a fight between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury would be, because you got a whole country that's gonna support that fight, right? And you got all of the U.S. people, everybody in the U.S. gonna support that fight also. So they're looking at it as we got a lot of money on the table with the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, but we got way more money to get if we can make a fight with Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua.
For undisputed. For
undisputed. So let's see how we can wiggle around, right, and find a loophole so we don't have to fight Deontay Wilder, right? First of all, a drug cheat that's cheated time and time again. Is he a stand-up person in the first place? Can you take his word? Can you take his word?
Hell no.
Right? Can you take a man like that's word in the first place? No, you can't. So anybody that stick behind this shit and that's defending, and I don't give a fuck who you think who wins. Oh, Tyson Fury, he'll beat the shit out of it doesn't matter what you think. The bottom line is right from wrong. If they supposed to have a trilogy fight Is it right for him to wiggle his way out and not be a man of his word and do what he's contractually obligated to do and do what he said he was going to do? When Deontay Wilder said that he would give Tyson Fury a rematch, he didn't try to wiggle his way out of it because he's a different type of man. He's a stand-up man. He did what he said he was going to do, right? He did what he said he was going to do. When Deontay Wilder said that he was going to give Tyson Fury a shot at the title in the first place, when Tyson Fury accepted it, he didn't try to wiggle his way out. He did what he said he was going to do. Tyson Fury has a whole history of doing this, right? Y'all wouldn't stick. See, now that it's a black man that you don't like, right? Now y'all gonna go with Tyson Fury. Well, this and that, right? But y'all wasn't sticking up for Tyson Fury when he wiggled his way out of the rematch with Vladimir Klitschko. Oh, y'all must have forgot. Did y'all forget about that? When he wiggled his way out of a rematch with Vladimir Klitschko, he has a history of doing this. But this is the dude that y'all want to stand up for. This is the dude that y'all want to rally behind and get behind. That showed me what type of character. If, like I said, if you agree to this and you think this is cool and okay, this is the type of character you got. You're not a stand, but we know it's a whole bunch of bitch made men out here that don't have no character, right? That don't have no character, don't have no morals, you know, they'll do and say anything. Ain't no truth behind nothing that they do. They don't have no loyalty, none of that, right? So, I mean, I understand it. So, like I said, if you stick behind this shit and you think it's right, I understand what type of person you are. You know, it speaks volumes. It don't have nothing to do with who you think will win the fight. Who you think will win the fight, that's that's your opinion. That's an opinion, right? We speaking facts. We're not talking about who will win the fight, and you have your right to an opinion. Whoever you think will win and whoever you think will lose, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's perfectly fine. That's an opinion. But what I'm talking about is facts. And being a man of your word and sticking to what you said you was going to do. Period. Even if he's like, oh, well, I don't want to wait. You know, I want to fight. He could easily have a fight in between and say, he could have easily said, look, I don't want to wait. You know, I don't want to wait and get rusty. So I want to fight in December. And then, you know, I'll go ahead and fight him, you know, a few months after that. I'll fight him in March or April, right? He can do what he wanted between. I'm going to go ahead. And that's fine. Okay, then we'll say, well, okay, you know, he don't want to be sitting around that long. I understand. That's cool. He's still a man of his word, and he's still going to do what he said he was going to do. But he's telling you flat out, no, that chapter of my life is gone. It's the deadline's gone. You know what I'm saying? I found a loophole. I don't have to fight him, so I'm going to go ahead and back out. I'll never fight him. That chapter in my career is over with. Really? But that's the man that y'all want to stick up for. Now, let me get through y'all comments. Daniel Parra off in the building. Rico Shaw off in the building. Jupiter B. He says, let me see. Jupiter B said he ain't worried. They just trying to get Wilder to talk. It's some validity to this, you know. Jupiter B said WBC president said the trilogy is still on. They not giving up all the money for a tune-up with the cheap-ass pay-per-view and ticks in the UK, not enough revenue. See, this is the thing, though. See, Mauricio Suleiman will come out and tell you one thing, but at the end of the day, Mauricio Suleiman, he don't want Wilder to have that title again. I don't give a fuck what he's coming out and saying. Mauricio Suleiman, actions speak louder than words. And he's shown that The man that he wants to have the title got the title. He don't want Wilder with that title.
Let me say this, Keith, before I get to the next comment.
Go ahead.
I understand. Mauricio Sudamon is pissed off at Wilder for discrediting their franchise title like he pissed off at Devin Haney for discredit. And then we say it's not enough money in it. You got to understand, man, that is a fucking, heavyweight, undisputed fight, Jupiter B. Do you know how many people will want that fight? Not just for the UK. You know, Eddie Hearn is slick, man. Eddie Hearn will shop that fight out to the fucking, to the motherfucking Saudi Arabia princes and kings, because they'll jump on that quicker than anything, bro. That is a big fucking fight, bro. And I gotta keep it real. Yes, Wilder and Fury is worth some money, but Fury and Joshua would be a big fucking fight, and I would have to say it would be worth more than Wilder and Fury 3, because how motherfuckers shitting on the fight. And plus, you got to understand that's for all the marbles, bro. For all the marbles. Yes, Wilder and Joshua, the UK versus US, was the biggest thing smoking, because it was for all the marbles, and Wilder was over here in the US of A, and it was over there. You had two countries going up against each other. But now that you got Fury with the title, and these motherfuckers thinking that he did that shit to Deontay Wilder, bro, you got to understand the politics of this shit and what's gonna fly. Like, y'all might be pissed off at it right now, but when if it happens, motherfuckers still gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? They still gonna watch it, bro. So that's how they looking at that shit, and they looking at shopping that shit across the world, not just in the UK. But go ahead, Key.
Yeah, so yeah, just like Money said, it's a bigger picture to this. It's a reason why that they're doing this. It's a reason why, like I said, whatever y'all think who gonna win, at the end of the day, everybody knows that it is a very, very big chance, right? Very big possibility that Deontay Wilder can knock Tyson Fury out, right? In the trilogy. And if that happens, what's the chances of us seeing a undisputed bout between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury? There's basically no chance of us seeing that fight if that happens, right? It ain't no chance, and they know that. That's why on their part, if you go back, just do your history and look at what's happened leading up to these events. Why do you think that they have been talking about a fight between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury more than they have a fight between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, the trilogy, when that was a fight that was supposed to be happening next in the contract? So if this is a huge, this ain't no fucking little bitty tune-up fight, right? This is a huge mega fight. So this fight is supposed to be next, but y'all talking about Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua more than this fight that's already set up to be next? Something ain't right. And like I said, if you use your head and just look at the circumstances leading up to this, it all make a lot of sense now. Let me see. Bruce Gold, salute. What's good? Dan Fogg says it's really hard to admit that a champ for 5 years who's knocked every single fighter he's ever faced down got beat by an out of shape Englishman. What the fuck am I talking about right now has anything to do with who won or who lost the fight? Please let me know. Wait. Please let me know what anything I just said has anything to do with who won or lost this fight. Money, did you hear me say anything about who won or lost the last fight?
Nope. Not at all.
So unless you hard of hearing or hard of comprehending, I never said nothing about who won or lost the last fight. That's not the matter of the subject. That's not what we're talking about here. That has nothing to do with nothing that I'm talking about. Jupiter B says, no disrespect to my UK fans, but their track record has screwed their reputation for a long time to come. That's what I'm going to say about that, Jupiter B. I don't bunch all UK people in the same, the same. We got whole ass people in the US that don't have no loyalty, that don't have no backbone, that's not a man of their word. And we have the same type of people in the UK. And Tyson Fury is one of them type of people. He's proven it time and time again. A drug cheat, you cheating you cheating in sparring, you cheating in professional boxing matches. Tyson Fury has a proven track record of trying to cheat his way around everything. Now he's trying to cheat his way out of a contract that he has obligation to.
Thanks.
Dan Fogg says, why do people make excuses? Come on here. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this, Dan Fogg, right? Tell me how you want to do it. I'm gonna drop the link in the comment section, right? Hold on. I'm gonna drop the link in the comment section. Hold on. I'm gonna give you a link. You can either call in, the number's right there, or I'm gonna give you a link. Other than that, you ain't got nothing else to say right now. Hold on. Let me drop you a link. So you got two options. You can call in. Hold on. You got two options. The link is in the chat. I just dropped the link. So you got two options, right? You can call in and you can explain, since you said that we making excuses, right? You can call in and you can explain your point, or you can beam in, right? And you can explain your point. You don't even got to turn your camera on, right? You ain't even got to turn your camera on. So you got two options. Now, let me get through some of y'all comments. Bruce Gold's off in the building. What's good? Bob says it might be for promotion. It's going to happen 100%. Well, like I said, if Bob Arum is telling the truth, right? If he's in which we know that Bob Arum has a history of telling a lot of lies, but if he is telling the truth, they're going to try to get out of this fight. And it don't have to happen, because if it says it in the contract, whatever's in the contract is what's going to hold up in court. Pandemic or no pandemic, right? Unless it has, unless it has in a contract that says, barring the case of a natural disaster or something like that, right? If they don't have something like that in the contract and fine writing, well, it can't hold up in court, and that's what he's telling you. And he's saying, Bob Arum specifically said, they don't have anything. Deontay Wilder's team, he says that he feels that they are going to try to argue. They're going to try to argue, but he says if they take it to court, it's nothing that they have in their favor that's going to have that's going to hold up in court. So that's just what that is. Bob says, is Wilder ready? I'd like to hear from him. You'll hear from him soon. Let me see. Jupiter B says the entire goal is to get Wilder to talk, and they need buzz. Mauricio also said it's still long. Like I said, man, we'll see, because we right around the corner from December. So if the next few days or the next up and coming weeks, Tyson Fury comes out and with a fight schedule, we know what it is. Green Jarrell off in the building. What's happening? Bob says that's true. Look at some of the crap we get served up. He says behind the scenes, Shirley, Heyman, and Bob have been in discussions. Well, Bob Arum also said it. Bob Arum also said he said that he hasn't had any discussions with Al Heyman since the second fight. He says he hasn't had any discussions with with Al Heyman since the second fight. This is what Bob Arum said, right? I read and I listen to everything. He said that he hasn't spoke to to Al Heyman at all. He says they haven't been in talks at all. So how true is that? That's what he's claiming. He hasn't spoke to Al Heyman at all, right? Let me see if I got. Let me see what I got here. Hold on. Now, this is what Bob Arum says. He says, we lost December the 19th, Arum said, referred to a decision made by ESPN and Fox Sports. He says, the network suggested the end of January or the end of February. He says they gave 2 dates, and Fury said no. You hear that? Let me read this again for y'all that's hard of hearing in the back. He says, we lost December the 19th, said Bob Arum, referring to a decision made by ESPN and Fox Sports. He says the networks suggested the end of January or the end of February. They brought it to Fury's attention, and Fury said no. He says, no, I want to fight this year. And then I'm going on to fight Anthony Joshua. And I'm under contract. He said, he had every right to do. He said, and under his contract obligations, he has every right to do so. And then Bob Arum says, there's not a question about it, right? He says he didn't even have to wait until December the 19th, which was the original date, because the contract ran out in October. So Bob Arum, out of his own mouth, is telling you that they tried to get Tyson Fury to take the fight. But Tyson Fury looked at the loophole in the contract and he said, no, he's not waiting a month or 2 months. He don't want to fight Wilder. He said no. Bob Arum, his own promoter, told you that. Let me see. Silver 2011, what's good? Chino Figueroa says he popped dirty on that fight. He didn't pop dirty on man. Come on. He dirty, period. Boss it says, has PBC mentioned anything about a possible date? Michael Battis says Wilder has been dragging his foot. He don't want none of Fury or Wilder would have signed the contract. You see what I'm saying? Now you got ignorant. I just explained the whole situation, right? But it's nothing that you can do to a retard, right? You can't do nothing to a retard. Some people just gonna be retarded. You know what I'm saying? They just gonna be retarded. You know, you can tell them what 1 + 1 is 1,000,000 times, and they still gonna tell you it's 6. For real. I mean, you can tell them what 1 + 1 is 1,000,000 times, and they're still gonna tell you it's 6. I mean, what else can you do? What can you do, Money? What else can you do?
Let them be stupid as fuck.
Silver 2011 says apparently Wilder isn't ready for a December the 4th fight. Now, did you just come in the building? I fuck with you, Silver 2011. You know, I fuck with you, so I'm gonna give you the benefit of doubt. You might have just came in the building, you know, and if you just came in the building, you might need to. You can either run it back, because I broke the whole situation down of what's going on, right? Doesn't have nothing to do with Wilder, right? It doesn't matter if Wilder was in a body cast right now. It still doesn't have nothing to do with Wilder. So, like I said, I explained the whole situation. I broke it down from A to B. That's what happens when people come in the building late. They'll catch the back end of some shit, you know. But you know, I appreciate you. Salute to you for coming in the building. You know, Black Star Sports TV, what it do? Salute, my brother. Daniel Mitchell, he says, oh snap, hot link on deck. Daniel Mitchell says, salute. First live I caught Fury a whole pussy. He really about to run. Yeah, man. Man, off in the building. Salute to my brother, man. What's good? He says, on the grind, so listening, salute, champ. Yeah, man.
Salute to my bro, man.
TBE Boxing says everyone seems to want the Fury Wilder trilogy except for Deontay Wilder. Here we got another one. Like I said, man, we're gonna keep moving along. Jupiter B says Fury is the only one that comes out every other week with the new reason why the trilogy shouldn't happen. And that's a fact, but you still got clowns that will come on here and say the shit that you hearing in these comments, man. And this shit, it don't amaze me. And this is the sole reason why I be staying off of boxing groups. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll find myself in there really, literally going back and forth. Before you know it, an hour, 2 hours then pass, and you going back and forth with a complete idiot that has an IQ level of 1 IQ level. You know what I'm saying? They got an IQ level of a pure retard that, you know what I'm saying, drooling out the mouth. And then you catch yourself like, why am I arguing with this idiot right now?
2 hours later.
2 hours later, for real. Because they will bait you in and you will be arguing with a complete. That's why I be staying off of these boxing. Like I'll look at shit and I'll just scroll past it now. Cause I can't do it. It take up too much time, you know. I have more success mopping the ocean.
Oh, shit.
For real. Daniel Mitchell says he knows Deontay Wilder's going to bury him. Like I said, they know it's a big possibility that Deontay Wilder put him to sleep.
Because everything up on the even playing field.
Yeah. Now, is it 100% chance that Deontay Wilder puts Tyson Fury to sleep? No, nothing's set in stone, but there is a possibility of it, and they know that. And I hear that he's trying to fight Rivas, or that's what they try. That he's trying to fight Oscar Rivas.
Yeah.
What the fuck has Oscar Rivas done?
Or a Jabba who just signed with Top Rank.
He ain't gonna fight a Jabba. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying they had a few. They was
never. Yeah. First of all, F.A. Jabba, he couldn't beat Tyson Fury. Now let me keep it like I keep it real all the way around. F.A. Jabba couldn't fuck with Tyson Fury if Tyson Fury had fucking 28-ounce gloves on with pillows in them. F.A. Jabba could not fuck with Tyson Fury. But the thing is, they wouldn't give F.A. Jabba. They wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't award him with a gift like that. They wouldn't give him that chance. Even though F.A. Jabba, to me, he's not. He was, you know, he was the hype. He was hyped up. He's not that good. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all a long time ago, and I like F.A. Jabba. I like him, but just to keep it 100, he's not that good. I told y'all a long time ago that. When everybody was like, who's the next big heavyweight? I told y'all it was Daniel Dubois. I said, it's Daniel Dubois. When everybody was talking about F.A. Jabba, he's not that good. But Daniel Dubois, you know what I'm saying, is that dude. Won't he go, if Tyson Fury's so motherfucking bad, won't he get with Daniel Dubois, have Daniel Dubois drop his fight with Joe Joyce, because I guarantee he will. And won't he fight Daniel Dubois if he's so bad? I bet he won't do that.
Hey, Blue Blood got Bob Arum on the show?
Huh?
Blue Blood got Bob Arum on the show?
He do? What time is it?
It's only 2:53, but say special guest Bob Arm joins the show.
Let me see. Let me see real quick. Is you hold on?
I mean, I'm just saying you keep cooking. I was just saying.
Yeah. Let me see. Nah, Blue Blood ain't on yet. Blue Blood not on yet. I didn't think Blue Blood was on yet.
Nah, yeah, I understand though. Say watch live now, Blue Blood TV special guest.
Jupiter B says they trolls block them. Nah, I ain't gonna block them. I'm gonna get on their motherfucking helmet. You free to say whatever you want until you get out of line. You know what I'm saying? Until you really on some troll shit. But you free to say any ignorant thing that you want, and I'm free to cook you. Stormy B man off in the building. What's good with it?
Salute Stormy B.
Corey Moe says Fury should have fought a tune-up fight in December, then fight Wilder in February. The winner fight Anthony Joshua in May for undisputed heavyweight. Well, Corey B, I feel what you're saying. I get 100% where you're coming at, but if you really look at how close all that is together, you can't have them many fights like that close together. You know what I'm saying? You got to spread fights like that out, you know what I'm saying, within a whole year or a year and a half. But and that's just how boxing works. That would never happen, all them fights together. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the 80s and the 90s no more. They don't do that no more. But what I feel what you're saying, because what he did, like I said earlier in the show, I said if he was going to do that, he should have just been like, okay, I don't want to wait. I'm a fight, and I'll take a fight in December, right? Later on in 2021, maybe in March or April or something, I'll fight Deontay Wilder. You know, I'll still fight him. We would have been like, okay, cool. Because he did it before. He did it last time. You know?
And I stand by my words, dude.
Story B-Man says the main reason the dude in the White House is their same mentality. For real. Shit. That's real shit. You know? Daniel Mitchell says Triple D would knock Tyson Fury nose off all the way off. Yeah, straight up. Robert Drummond says gotta use the Keon better chance mopping the ocean. For real. Straight up, man. You have a better chance of mopping the fucking ocean, right? Than arguing with some of these retarded clowns on these motherfucking boxing groups and shit. Straight up. You know, because you got to debate when, like, me and Money will debate about some shit, nigga, and go ham to where y'all think like, oh, they really beefing with each other. They'll never fuck with each other again. You know what I'm saying? Right. We do shit like that. We you know what I'm saying? You have a debate where you got two people that know what they're talking about and they going back and forth hard at each other's neck. Because we'll do the shit. You know what I'm saying? And then we have
do the shit. Everything.
Yeah, and then you have a motherfucker that know what he talking about, arguing with a total fucking retard. It's just saying some shit just to say it. Don't know shit that they talking about, right? That's, you know what I'm saying? That's probably laying in the bed in the bottom of their mama basement, butt naked and shit, going back and forth with you. You know what I'm saying? And that type of shit is what you'll find a lot of times in these boxing groups. And before you know it, you 2 hours, you know what I'm saying, arguing with a fucking idiot. When you done proved your point a million times, but they still telling you that, you know what I'm saying, that fucking Floyd Mayweather should have moved up and fought fucking Joe Calzaghe. They'll tell you Floyd Mayweather ducked Joe Calzaghe. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that.
Right.
Let me see. But yeah, man. Goats Suit 51, he says, I wanted to watch a third fight between Fury and Wilder. One has some heavy hands and the other is a better boxer, and I'm a fan of both. That's, you know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. That's a fact. What you said, I don't have no problem with what you said, because what you said is a fact. One got heavy hands and one is a better boxer. You can't deny that. Yeah, Robert Drummond says that's a difference. Y'all bringing facts. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can come on here if I was a motherfucker that didn't have no type of character, right? I could come on here all day, every day, and just make up a whole bunch of shit, right? And I guarantee you, it'll be a whole bunch of motherfuckers with no backbone and no type of character that will follow me and agree with every word I say. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a lot of cats just like that in this world today. Celtic 67 says Wilder has shown unwillingness to fight. Here we go again, man. But see, it's a link. I dropped the link, right? So any of y'all that's coming over here saying that Wilder's ducking Fury and Wilder's unwilling to fight Fury, y'all are able to come in here, right? I'm giving you the opportunity and hit my like button. Straight up, hit the like button. If you in the building, it ain't no reason why you haven't hit the like button. Right? It's no reason why you shouldn't hit the like button, right? Go ahead and cook money, and I'm gonna take this phone call.
Yes, sir. Hit the like button, man. Hold on. All right. So then say, okay, if it's facts that Fury cheated, why is there no investigation into if he cheated? 8 months later, Wilder fans can't admit he got absolutely destroyed by an out-of-shape Englishman. Now, you want to keep saying out of shape. So, was he out of shape in the first fight, or was he out of shape in the second fight, you silly-ass nut? In the first fight, he was out of shape. He got his ass knocked out in the 12th. Jack Reach let him back on his feet, right? The second fight, he was in way better shape than the first fight. You silly, outrageous ass man, you, right? The man went to the WWE. He had 2 more fights to get ready for Deontay Wilder because he didn't want to go right back into the second fight, knowing he would get his ass knocked out. Now, you tell me, what fight have you ever seen where a man fucking knuckles is almost busting out the fucking gloves in the second fight? Then when you look at the first fight, when have you ever seen somebody gloves coming halfway off their fucking hands, huh? Now you want somebody to answer the question. There go your question. Now you answer that question. Now you answer that question because y'all love to come over and make it like, oh, Wilder fans is making excuses, this, that, and third. But y'all can't accept the fact that your man was caught cheating multiple times. The man, even the former who said that he never had, we never seen the board in the UK's motherfucker since King Henry VIII. And since the last board that killed King Henry VIII that fucked his leg up. Y'all ain't had boards in the UK since motherfucking 1456. Now all of a sudden in 2019, y'all got boars out there that y'all can cut open and eat. When the man say he never had a boar meat there ever in his life. But y'all come on here talking this bullshit. Where did the boar meat come from? Answer that question. Man, you better quit playing with us, man.
You can't, they can't. That's why we put the phone number in. We put the link up. That's why they won't click the link or they won't call the number because they can't explain nothing. All they could do is be fucking retards, right? They could be retards and talking to their phone because they can't, you know what I'm saying? They can't read or write. So they talking into their phone, you know what I'm saying? Commenting. That's all they could do.
They can't accept the fact that they man a cheater, and they know that belt is really Deontay Wilder. And if you get into that ring and Wilder knock his ass out, they're gonna be looking stupid because everything we're saying is true.
The weaponized Aspinger says the autopsy said Wilder had no brains. Well, they did an autopsy on your daddy and said he had an enlarged clit. That's what the autopsy on your daddy said. That's what that said. And when they did the autopsy on your daddy, you know what I'm saying? They found they was trying to figure out how they gave birth to you. But yeah, man, this shit, like I said, it's nothing that they could do on here, but come on here and make a whole bunch of ignorant ass comments like they doing in the comment section because all we did is ask you to explain your point. Ain't nobody on here been able to explain their point when they come in here dropping comments like, oh, Wilder's scared or Wilder don't want to fight Fury. I just explained the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I explained from A to B what's going on. I read you what Bob Arum said. I read that to you. verbatim, I read what Bob Arum said, and you still have the motherfucking nerve to come in here and say that Deontay Wilder don't have a fight when Bob Arum came out and specifically said that they had to present different dates to Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury refused to take the fight. He said he didn't want to take the fight. So explain that. Like I said, explain that.
They know what it is, bro. Like I said, they look at them gloves. We prove our point. One fight, the first fight, the glove halfway off his fucking hand. When you go look at the 2 fights after that, the glove ain't halfway off his hand. The second fight with Wilder, the gloves barely got padded in the motherfuckers. When you look at the 2 fights before, before that fight, the glove ain't got halfway padded in them. Nicholas Asbury came out and showed how his gloves look in the sparring. So we already know the tactics that the man tried to use to get a fucking to get ahead when he was facing Deontay Wilder, because he was afraid, bro. It's already proven. You can call it glove gate, you can call it hood gate, smudge gate, whatever you want to call it, motherfucker. Facts are the facts that nigga is a cheater and he can't beat, and I ain't gonna even call him a nigga that the gypsy is a fucking cheater. You know what I mean? And he can't beat Deontay Wilder without trying to have an edge, homie. It's already plain to see. I mean, we the one want the third fight. We want it. Y'all the ones don't want it.
Money, hold on. This dude weaponized glove says, I know who my daddy is. I bet you don't know who yours is. Wait, first of all, this motherfucker got his profile picture is a picture of Tekashi 6ix9ine, right? For one, his profile picture is a picture of Tekashi 6ix9ine, right? And like I just told you, you do know who your daddy is. Your daddy is a motherfucking Ichi with an enlarged clitoris. You know what I'm saying? Your daddy is an enlarged clit. Right. You know what I'm saying? I know you know who your daddy is. Well, you got a picture of Tekashi 6ix9ine, right? You in here commenting on my show with a picture of Tekashi 6ix9ine. Right?
Man, your mummy is a slapper.
Let's think about it.
Is a slapper. See more helmets than Hitler.
What did he say?
Oh, you motherfuckers is word. Your mummy is a slapper. Seen more helmets than Hitler. What is a slapper?
She was a slapper because she'll slap the shit out your motherfucking ass in a heartbeat. She'll slap your motherfucking. She'll have your ears ringing. You right about that. My mommy was a slapper.
Mummy, not mommy. Mummy.
Yeah, mummy. Mate.
Yeah, my mummy, mate. Seen more helmets than Hitler. More helmets than Hitler.
Yeah, chocolate brownie. Yeah, chocolate brownie. Yeah, slapper. Your mama's a slap. Yeah, chocolate brownie. Yeah. Okay. Oh fuck! What the? He right about that. My mama was a slapper because he'll slap the shit out your ass. She'll slap the shit out your ass. Man,
they niggas' terminology is all fucked up. Mummy,
you know what I'm saying? Them new age motherfuckers. His daddy birthed him.
Right.
His daddy birthed him.
Yeah, man.
You know, man, but shit crazy, dog. Shit crazy, man. And shit, I mean, all we can do is just wait and see what go down. You know, all we can do is wait and see what go down. And like I said, y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Because if you in here, it ain't no reason you shouldn't hit the like button. You could donate to the channel. The Cash App is right there, scrolling across the screen. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel on YouTube, everything boxing and sports. If you're not already a subscriber, subscribe to Monnie Brown TV. We giving y'all content every day. We giving y'all entertainment. You know, support the channels.
Right, y'all send the list 3 donations to my brother, man. Man, be working every day, man. Show some love, family.
Yeah, so you know, but like I said, man, Money, we gonna head over to my brother Blue Blood Sports TV. He got Bob Arum that's gonna come on. Bob Arum is gonna be on Blue Blood Sports today. So right now, what we all gonna do is we gonna hit the like button, right? Before we get out of here. And We're going to head over to Blue Blood Sports TV, right? But before we get out of here, Monnie Brown, what's your last words?
Man, salute to everybody in the chat that came through showing love. Yeah, Tom Bank, there goes Cash App right there, bro. KT double with the $.
Yeah, yeah. Cash App is scrolling right across the screen. It's $ KT double. It's right there scrolling across the screen right there at the bottom.
Everybody showing love to my brother, man, showing love to me. We appreciate y'all, man. You know we coming with that fire, nothing but the realness. And don't think like Kevin being heard that be thinking, man, Key halfway agree on half of the shit we talk about. You feel me? So this ain't none of that. Oh, these boys just going. Nah, if we agree on something, we'll agree. If we don't, we don't. You feel me? So it's real shit over here. You know what I mean? Y'all keep showing love to the bro, man. Come through every day, 1:20 Central Time. That's 2:20 Eastern. You know what I'm saying? Kia let you know it on the Pacific, but it's all love, bro. You feel me? To the haters, keep on hating. You feel me? Keep on hating. Answer my last question. What was your last question? Didn't do nothing. We don't know what the fuck you talking about. Oh no, I mean fall. What was the last question?
I don't know, dog. He said, I don't think Wilder's scared of no man. I'm fair. I don't see no last question.
Fury could get done for manslaughter. This isn't a joke. I don't know, man. But listen, y'all keep rocking, keep riding. I ain't see the last question, the short paragraph. Man,
I didn't see that. I didn't see. I don't see no short paragraph that you got. Okay. He says, okay, bro. So why is it? He says, so why it was broadcast? Are you gonna read it?
Yeah. Okay, bro. So why, if it was broadcast to millions, and Wilder fans say that they saw foul play and that there is evidence, has there been no investigation in 8 months? Can Monnie answer that, please? Well, listen, we put pressure on the mainstream media to talk about the shit. We can't force people to talk about it. All we can do is go back and see what we see with our eyes and talk about what we see with our eyes. Now, if I ask you, did you see the gloves? Did you not pay attention to the gloves coming off the hand in the first fight? And did you not pay attention to how snub the glove was in the second fight with the fucking glove dented in the middle, which y'all try to say it was photographed and it wasn't photographed. Wasn't photographed at all. Y'all gonna make the excuses. Oh, it's photographed. We making excuses. That wasn't no photograph, man. I went to the fight in the 4th round and paused it myself in the 4th round and seen the dent in the glove, homie. I seen the dent in the glove. You feel me? He took padding out the glove. That's not not like it's new for people taking padding out the glove. Marcos Maidana did it against Adrian Brown. He tried to do it against Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather called his ass. This is something that they do in boxing. It's cheating, bro. You can't just like if people not checking the shit, you gotta blame the team for not checking it, but it don't mean it didn't happen. You feel me? And while the team has spoke on it, whether y'all want to believe it or not, when Deontay Wilder come out and speak on it, we'll get more information on it. So all I'm gonna do is tell you how I feel and what I seen with my own 2 eyes and what I believe. So that's what I believe. Keon believe, and there's plenty of other people that believe it as well. If you don't believe it, that's on you. But at the end of the day, your man's a cheater, bro.
Let me ask him a question. When there was allegations before, right? Shane Mosley, Naseem Richardson called Margarito, right? Before there was allegations, right, that Margarito was using illegal hand wraps, right? When Cotto said he was using illegal hand wraps, right? Did they come out and do an investigation on that, right? When there was allegations, right, before they caught Felix Trinidad, right? When there was allegations of Felix Trinidad put his fucking hand wraps, right, in ice water to make them motherfuckers hard like a brick, right? When all of those allegations was going on, right? When he was putting his hand wraps in ice cold water so it can harden up and be brick hard, right, in his gloves, right? Did they do an investigation on that? No. When Tyson Fury came to the fucking ring with his fucking thumb out of his glove, when they had to stop the fight, when the referee caught it, he came all the way to the ring. The referee caught it himself, right? It made him change his gloves, right? Did they do an investigation on why Tyson Fury came to the ring like that in the first place? No. When Nicholas Asbury showed footage, right, that Tyson Fury was using illegal gloves in sparring, did they do an investigation on that? The answer is no. So, that answers your question. A lot of shit goes on in boxing that's wrong. They know it's wrong. A lot of cheating goes on in boxing, but they don't investigate it until they have no choice, right? Until they have no choice to investigate it. Period. The ones that got caught, it was that they got caught red-handed right there. They caught them red-handed right there to where it was no way for them to get out of it, right? Other than that, when allegations come out, they don't do investigations. That's how boxing is a corrupt sport. You know it is. I know it is. Everybody watching knows that boxing is a corrupt sport. Just is what it is. With that being said, what's your last words, Money?
Yeah, I just want people to continue to follow my brother Key, man. Continue to show love. Like I say, one of the unbiased minds in the sport that's going to speak his mind all the time. Make sure y'all follow me, man, at Monnie Brown TV. As y'all see right there, MONNIE. Monnie Brown, BROWN TV. Follow me on Instagram at Monnie_the writer. We do great work over there as well. Y'all stay true out there. Stay true to yourself. To the ones that feel how you feel, we're not here to try to make you change your mind or think what you think. All I'm trying to get you to do is be open-minded. Go back, look at the situation. Even if you don't believe the situation, look all the way into the situation and ask yourself, have you ever seen those type of things before, man? And then make your judgment. Don't just make a judgment of being a fan. I'm not just making a judgment of being a Wilder fan. I'm not. But I feel how I feel, and I know what happened in those fights, and looking at what I seen, that shit ain't normal. You know what I mean? It ain't normal. But to everybody, keep showing love, man. Y'all keep supporting. We're going to keep coming in, grinding out for y'all, giving y'all this good boxing talk, man. And y'all will see man Key tomorrow, man. Y'all stay safe out there, and much love.
Yes, sir. And y'all already know how I do. I appreciate everybody for joining in, everybody in the chat. Like I said, let's go over to Blue Blood Sports TV. Before you get out of here, make sure that you hit the like button. And y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again. I don't watch reality TV. I watch boxing. Hit the like button, support the Cash App, #KT double, right? And we'll be right back on here tomorrow. We out. We on Blue Blood Sports TV. Bob Arum will be on today.